Why some people are more successful in their work or studies? The secret to it isn't their habits. You decide your habits and then your habits decide your future. My name is Daria and today I want to talk about 6 habits of highly performing people. Ability to switch to the flow whenever it's needed. The definition of flow was first mentioned in 1970. A state of concentration or complete absorption with the activity at hand and the situation. It is a state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. Flow state is when you're concentrating on your work so strongly that nothing really matters for you. You may even forget that you are hungry or need to get some sleep. In the state of flow, your productivity and creativity level increase. Your brain starts to work faster and it gets easier to process and comprehend information. How to get into the state of flow I've been talking about in the previous video. You can watch it on the link here. To get into this state, you need to provide yourself with some special conditions. But the most high-performing people manage to get in the state of flow whenever they need to get the things done. If you become able to disengage yourself from all the distractions and thoughts, you will be able to get into the state of flow easily and whenever you need it. And that's what actually high-performing people do. When they start working, nothing really matters for them. It's almost impossible to distract them from their task, and the state of flow is what actually helps them to get the things done. Getting into the state of flow is trainable and you can achieve it with some time and practice. And once you manage to get yourself into the state of flow when you need it, your productivity will significantly increase. Learn from others. You are an average of 5 people that you spend most of your time with. If you pay attention to it, you may notice that your lifestyle, your goals, your life vision, and even your habits are somehow similar to your closest people. It's easy to explain. If you are surrounded by negative, unmotivated people that believe that success is just a matter of luck, it will be very difficult to have a different approach to life and you will just become as grumpy as them. It's very hard to switch to positive thinking when you are surrounded by negative people. So you might need to think how you can zone yourself from negativity and cultivate more positive attitude in yourself. Think who in your circle of friends make you feel like you would like to become just like this person. Evaluate your life and people that you spend most of your time with, and if you don't like what you see, just start spending more time with people who bring you more positive energy and make a good impact on your life. It's very important to surround yourself with people who will motivate you and push yourself to becoming a better person. Open yourself to meeting new people. Maybe you will be able to meet people who have already accomplished things that you have been just dreaming of. And you will see that they are just the same human beings as you. They were born just like you, but they became more successful by cultivating some habits and working hard every day. And maybe they will share with you some tricks that you haven't heard of or maybe haven't tried yet. Your goal is to learn from such people and try to implement the things that they use in their life into your life. And you will see how your life will change very quickly. But what if there's no such people in your circle and you don't really know how to make new friends? Well, we live in a wonderful time of technologies, so you can just look around and find people who inspire you on the internet. Many great, extraordinary people share their life experience or work experience on their blogs or even on their YouTube channels. You don't even have to know someone in person to learn some valuable stuff from them. Willing to pay the price for success. Most people are dreaming about having great things in their lives. Buying a dream house, running a business, having a wealthy life, creating things that will change people's life and so on. But barely 10% of people actually understand the price that they will have to pay for their success. Great things in life don't happen easily and you will probably have to invest many resources into achieving your goals. Most likely you will have to sacrifice many family dinners and friends meetings at your favorite bar. Instead of having another calm and relaxing day outside, you will have to dedicate it to some hard work and studies. You will have to be strict with yourself sometimes, and you will have to be strong all the time. That's why it's so important to realize the price that you will have to pay for your success. When you decide to spend a day doing unimportant things, you always have to remind yourself what really matters for you. Sometimes we only like the reward that we will get in the end, but when it comes to the real actions, it doesn't seem too appealing for us anymore. And this is something you also need to think about. Ask yourself if you're ready to spend hours and hours on doing things that sometimes can be boring and even exhausting, but will bring you closer to achieving your goal. Or if you prefer having a nice time without having too much struggles. It's all our choice and it's only up to you. Adopt a growth mindset. Picture your mindset as a spectrum. One part of the spectrum is a fixed mindset and another part of the spectrum is a growth mindset. People with fixed mindset believe that all their talents, abilities and intelligence were given to them from birth. They see success of other people as something unachievable for them, and they believe that it's only a matter of a good luck. People with a growth mindset believe that their talents, abilities and intelligence is something that you can develop with hard work, constant learning and lots of practice. Growth mindset people believe that there is nothing impossible once you put some effort. They are open to new ideas and learning. They are not afraid of failures and they are constantly searching for new experiences. And it's pretty clear that this kind of people more often achieve great results in their life than those people who are just sitting around doing nothing and waiting for better days to come. So, what defines a person with a growth mindset? He is constantly searching for new knowledge. He is not scared of his imperfections and he is ready to work on them. He learns from people around him and he doesn't write off their success on a good luck. Instead, he sees a hard work and a strong will in them. In my opinion, the secret of the growth mindset is to constantly embrace our inner child. All children are very curious and they want to learn something new every day. With time, we tend to lose this quality, and I think that it's a big mistake. If you will learn how to maintain this child curiosity in yourself, if you won't be arrogant towards others, and if you keep on learning things to improve yourself, that's what will definitely help you to achieve your biggest goals. Also, I usually follow the rule of trying something that seems too difficult for me because I know that that's where I get the biggest growth. To know exactly what you want. I know you have probably heard about it for too many times, but it's a very important question. If you don't know exactly what you want, how would you know how to get there? Every goal should have a clear and certain roadmap. You need to understand what your goal is, how you want to achieve it, in what amount and so on. For example, if your goal is to become rich, change it to some more specific statement like to make $100,000 per month. Once you know a certain amount of money you want to make every month, you can come up with a more detailed plan on how to achieve it. It works the same with every goal, no matter how big it is. Even if all you want is to prepare breakfast, you need to start with a list of ingredients, otherwise you will not be able to figure out what to start with. Many of us have big, complex goals, and if we don't know exactly what we want to achieve, it may seem too overwhelming and difficult to start. But once you have a clear picture of your goal in your mind, you may split the process into some small and more understandable steps. By the way, all the great things started with small, simple steps, and the last steps that brought to success was only possible because the achiever was perfectly aware of the goal that he was chasing after. And it's all for today. These are all the habits that I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.